This here is the snappy rat trap, manufactured by an American company, Kness Manufacturing. It's supplied in the UK by Killgerm Chemicals, and it is a very good breakback trap for the use of catching rats. Let's have a look now at how we go about setting it. As you can see, very simple trap, constructed out of plastic, so it's weatherproof, not going to rot. And how you set it can be set one-handed. Basically you just pull this plate down at the back here, which then engages onto that pin there, and that there's your trap set. All you do is you put trap up against wall, so wall's here where hand is, trap's against it like so. Then as Mr. Rat comes along, comes running along from either direction along wall, trips on plate, releases catch, and the trap fires. It also, as you can see here, has a little bait cup, and in there you can put something that rat's going to use to eat as bait. Now whether it's any grain that you've got knocking about, best thing I find for them is peanut butter. Put peanut butter in there, then set your trap again, and then rats will come along, comfort bait, put its front feet on there to get its head into that bait cup, and as a result will obviously fire the trap. We'll just show you it firing at full power, and you'll see the sort of power that it has in this spring. Right, we've got this trap set here on the floor just to demonstrate power in spring. Now one thing that you must always do is cover your traps, so non-target species, be cats, dogs, anything like that, children, chickens, out like that, cannot actually activate the trap and get caught themselves. So we'll fire this trap off now, and you'll get to see just how powerful that spring is. So all I'm going to use is just this little piece of metal here, and I'm just going to touch it onto the trigger plate like so. There. Now there's no way that a rat will get away from that once it's caught in. You know, so we'll set it again. That's it set there. I'll just demonstrate it one more time. Here comes Mr. Rat, and he steps on the plate to get to the bait, and there, it's going nowhere. And that there is the Snappy Rat Trap by Kness Manufacturing, supplied in the UK through Killgerm Chemicals. Now these are my #1 choice of rat traps. Absolute phenomenal power in that spring, and once that fires, and there's no way that rat's going anywhere. And like I say, it's a breakback trap, so it will kill the rat instantly. Real good traps. This here is what's known as a bait station, and this is where I used to put traps in sometimes. Majority of the time I'll try and put them in a natural situation, whether it's against some planks of wood, you know, underneath them, underneath a pallet, something like that, something where rats are used to it being there, because it can take up to a couple of weeks before rats will get used to going inside one of these things. But these are designed to fit the traps in. There's all sorts of different ones. I mean, this one here I've got is made by Bell Laboratories, and it's a slimline one known as the Ambush. And it's a good box, you know, they have the uses. And all you do is you just set your trap. That's it. I mean, it can be set one-handed when you get it right. Get my thumb away from it. Right, there you go. Trap set. And all you do is you just pop it into the box like so. Then what happens is Mr. Rat comes through one of these points here, either of them. He'll come around here and he'll step on that plate there. Now you can bait him in here, or as you can see they do have baiting rods whereby you can put something on there that rats are going to be feeding on. Then all you do then is close the lid, make sure it's shut properly. Then when Mr. Rat comes through, we'll step on that, and that should be the end of it. Plus this way it keeps it out of sight, so if you've got young children about that, you know, you don't want them to be seeing any bodies or out like that, it's ideal for that sort of situation.